Prisoners had to saw the iron bar 20 times before stopping to carefully observe their surroundings, because if they were caught their escape plan would completely fail, and they might even lose their lives. But this iron bar happened to be extremely solid. It couldn't be cut through quickly, so they had to alternate work with their partner. After about half an hour of effort together, they finally succeeded in cutting the bar. Then they quickly climbed out the window and entered a place that looked like a basement. They originally thought they could find an exit directly, but after walking around there was no path at all. Every single door was locked tightly with iron locks. With no choice, the man decided to restore the bars first. Just then he noticed a pile of abandoned windows. The iron bolts on them could be removed and shaped into a key. But as soon as he started sawing, footsteps came from upstairs. Both of them immediately hid. It turned out 2 guards had sneaked down to smoke. They cleverly avoided detection by stacking on top of each other, thinking the guards would leave soon. They were surprised when the guards came back. Seeing this, the prisoner quietly moved back using the same method, while the guards didn't notice anything unusual. Once the guards walked away, he wasted no time, took out his tools and continued cutting where he left off. After nearly half an hour of work, the metal plate was finally cut in 2. He then bent the piece into a key shape, carefully walked to the iron door and inserted it. After skillfully twisting it a few times, the lock actually opened. Then both took out the oil lamp they had prepared in advance, lit it and entered the sewer. Although the path ahead was full of unknowns, they had to take the risk for freedom. Luckily, when they reached the first door, they found all the locks here were universal designs. With their homemade key, they passed smoothly without any obstacles. Soon they arrived at their final destination, but the iron door leading outside was equipped with a spring lock, making the master key instantly useless. However, the prisoner didn't give up. Instead, he calmly analyzed and found a solution. He lifted the iron door forcefully, placed the key inside the groove, then took out the saw and continuously cut against the hinge, quickly cutting off the upper part. The lower hinge was handled the same way. He rapidly cut through the second one. After finishing, he removed the key and broken hinge. Like that, the iron door was easily opened. Looking at the exit just within reach, he didn't rush to leave right away. Instead, he broke a matchstick and placed it into the gap of the hinge, then gently tapped it with the key to make them fit. After completing everything, he rehung the door, not only escaping successfully but also cleverly restored the damage. Even if the guards came to check, it would be hard to spot anything unusual. After closing the door, they excitedly entered the sewer. When reaching the end, they discovered the exit was sealed tight with cement. The determined man still tried to break through, but the cement was too strong. Regular tools were useless. Yet the walls on both sides were clearly made of low-quality materials. With enough time, they could definitely dig through. They decided to return tomorrow with better tools for the real attempt. By now it was already morning and time for inspection. The ones below hadn't returned yet. Luckily, they managed to come back just in time. As soon as they got back, they quickly cleaned up the scene and lay down pretending to have just woken up. When the guard entered to check, nothing suspicious was found. Realizing how close they came to being caught, they understood the lack of a timing device made delays easy to happen. If they had been a few seconds later, they would have certainly been discovered. To avoid repeating such situations, they decided to build a simple hourglass. One of the prisoners pretended to visit the doctor and stole 2 glass bottles, then grabbed a handful of sand and stuffed it into his pants pocket. Although he knew every entry and exit would be searched, he had already planned his response. His explanation left the guards helpless. After all, sand wasn't considered an escape tool. After obtaining the